Yo, the waiting is over. Yeah. Look, they say boxing is a death sport. Ashes to ashes, like trash in the alley. But cashes is cashes, which means we could compete. As long as I got breath in my lungs and my 2 feet and a strong heartbeat, we could rumble, young man. Put the gloves in your hands. The talking is over. All that we were arguing over is over. We could sit in silence before the noise and the roars and arena doors open. Before we throw hands, we satisfy the demands. This is for the fans, my legacy, my little mans who looked up at me like, Dad, you're about to hurt them bad. Yo, this shit is serious. The big fish and the fisherman, the old man in the sea. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. But before you all see the violence and the bloodshed, we can sit in silence. Up off that. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Facts Friday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Victory out the video. Oh, yes, I wonder what you should have on before throwing them from the plane. Let me see. Biz, who is the puncher in this fight, in your opinion? Hey, look, we're going to get to all of that fantastic question. And what's going on? Let me see. Charles Edward Cheese. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Welcome to the Facts Friday, everybody. First and foremost, I must say this. Happy birthday to Ms. Biz. I love you, baby. There's been just so many years, you and I. You know, I was thinking about one of the first conversations we had, and it was about the commemorative tattoo you have on your arm with the boxing gloves. And I'm like, word, like you really mean this shit. Hit the Tyson bell. So happy birthday to Ms. Biz. I wouldn't dare to say how old she is. And she's cute. She's hilarious. This morning, I sing happy birthday to her. I say, happy birthday to you. She says, for me? I'm like, happy birthday, homeboy. She goes, for me? Hilarious. That's my girl, man. We're from the same area, same shit, same generation, same all that. And that's the Black Ugas. She's clearly in her 20s. You would think so, but no, not at all. She's just beautiful. Let me see. Thank you so much. And my man James West, ain't nothing but a gangster party, sent Ms. Biz through my Cash App some good money. Thank you so much, James West. I gave it right to Ms. Biz. She couldn't believe it. So appreciative. Thank you so much. And Ms. Biz, this is what I'm going to need you to do tonight, sweetheart. This is what I'm going to need you to do tonight, baby.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Let me see. Don't be a menace. Hilarious. Happy birthday to you, Biz. And happy Friday, bye to everyone. Let me see. Looking forward to this weekend's and and the next 2 weekends fights. Yes. Long life, Ms. Biz and ShowBizz. You need to take away Custer's jab early. Let me see what she's. I ain't gonna read a damn thing until I give you your English on him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
ain't got on J.
Charles at what? Coming in with the $100. He said, when I cannot think, it's cause I'm thinking of cheese, which is always. Oh, let me see. Say cheese. And happy birthday to Ms. Biz. Charles Edward, thank you so much. Love you, Flex on him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling. King Kong ain't got on J.
Everybody, if you haven't done it already, please, if you can, close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Varnell Hill.
Bring her lips with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can boing boing.
Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, we gotta jump right into this, and there's a reason. Okay, cable guy, my internet people, they're going to come and we're going to upgrade the internet to a business plan to make the upload faster, make sure we get the best quality we possibly can moving forward. Okay, and they'll be here. The block is for the next hour or so. So let's just jump to this. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on, so let's just jump to this here. Okay. Oh, also happy French Revolution Day, right? For Paris, for you guys just raiding the Bastille, I think it's called. Shout out to everybody. French Revolution Day. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay, let's talk. Who now? Because the reason why I thought about this is because all of that I'm a break you talk, and I just thought, can Errol Spence be broken? Huh? Can Errol Spence be broken by Terrence Bud Crawford? So I'm gonna ask you guys, who has the better chin? And the way we're going to do this is look at the times they've been rocked. Okay, Errol Spence been hit with some flush shots. All right, we're going to look at how he responded to them and look at how Terrence Bud Crawford responded to the flush shots he was hit by. Okay? So I'm going to ask you guys, Biz, shouting out the French Revolution International Biz, my man. Wait, hold on, brother. Let me give you your love. Let me give you your love. Where are you? Where you at? I can't find you. There you go. Everybody, please hit the like. Exactly. Metal shield, glass shield talk. So let's talk about this because you guys, I got the receipts. The receipts brought to you by Retro Knockout. Where there it is. The receipts are brought to you by Retro Knockout, the modern day punch out. Hit the link in the description box to visit the Kickstarter to learn more about the game coming out very soon. Everybody, the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Okay. Who has the better chin? Let's start Spence Peterson.
Canvas. And then Lamar Peterson tried to stand his ground. He is landing with.
He was hit flush and he grinned. So Errol Spence wasn't hurt, right? By Lamont Peterson. He was hit flush and he gave a devilish grin. Okay? So we're going to go with Spence had a chin there. All right? These are flush shots landed. Okay? You got this? Spence was fine. He grinned. I think that goes without saying. Let's go to Spence versus Lartey. A very famous time Spence got rocked.
In a round, Spence had dominated right at the close. Lartey hits him with a good hook and makes it.
Spence got hit real hard by Emmanuel Lartey right there. What do y'all think? Does that show a bad chin or a good chin? He got hit flush, right? Responded awkwardly and came right back. Let me see. A new member, baby. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Spence, don't rush everything. Of course, I will have all of that, right? Just chill. One step at a time. It helps. One step. Good chin. Okay. What else? What do y'all think? Y'all think good chin? He got hit flush. A very good chin. Still good chin. Okay. Flex on him. Seep. Pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. This is my first time donating to you. Love you, boy. Thank you so much. I love this show. You're keeping the true sport of boxing alive. Thank you. Happy birthday, Ms. Biz. Hit the Tyson bell. Thank you so much, my brother. I definitely appreciate that. That's substantial for it to be your first time. A whole $20. Thank you so much, my brother. Good chin. Not bad. I like that answer. Daryl Alexander said not bad. Not bad. Good chin. You know, he ain't Hagler with it. He ain't, better BF with it, but not bad. Not bad. Let me see. Biz or LaMotta. Better BF got rocked more. LaMotta or Hagler with it, or even Evander Holyfield. He may be closer to Evander. I've seen Evander kind of rocked. All right. Good chin. But it was by heavyweight. So, all right. Let's move forward. We're going to roll right over. Spence versus Danny Swift Garcia. No, actually, Spence versus Porter. I'm sorry.
Breathing kind of heavy.
Oh, big left.
Kind of heavy.
Oh, big left.
Showtime Sean Porter. Catching him right on the hard spot, on the forehead. Errol Spence looked like he recovered pretty well. Y'all think that's a good chin? That was a close one. Yeah, better BF was hurt. Yeah, that's why I took it away. Good chin. That was a temple shot. What do y'all think? Did that display that he's durable, or did that display that he has a suspect chin? How good is his chin there? Good chin. Porter almost got him. Yeah, yo, I was looking at that fight, and Porter was hitting with some shit. Now, that's the Black Two Sugars. Porter was catching Spence with some nice shots. Let me see. Oh my. Go, DJ. That's my D. Flex on him. My man said 40. I never seen 40. Flip, sip, pow. Man, left hand on him. Pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. Sorry for being late. No, it's all good, but I was in a business. Let me see. Now in the war room, let's wish a happy birthday to Ms. Biz. This is for whatever you have planned for your. Thank you so much, because I do have plans. All right, she's like, take me to the store. All right, did you get my email earlier? Thug Life. I didn't. I haven't been looking at my emails. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with a few of these business things I got going on. I'm so sorry. I'll check it out. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Spence could take a shot. Let me see. What opponent of Spence is closest to Crawford? None. Closest? Ugas. Let me see. Spence has a great chin, full support for Spence and your channel from Puerto Rico. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Okay, so y'all said he could take a shot, a good chin. Okay, how about this? Let's look at Spence versus Danny Garcia.
The Errol Spence that we saw last. The Errol Spence that we saw last. The Errol Spence that we saw last September. Wow, right hand over the top. Right hand that went over the top.
Well, Spence throws and boom.
Oh.
There, it hit him.
That was a good shot. That was a real good shot. What do y'all think? Danny Swift Garcia catching him with that shot flush and how he responded to it. Try to move his head out the way. Reflexes not good enough. Great chin. He has great recovery. That's Floyd Mayweather style, right? You can buzz Floyd, but he recovers quick. He took it and walked right in. Wasn't a super chin. He kind of rolled it. It kind of grazed him. So it kind of grazed him, and it was still a good shot. Okay. Happy birthday to Biz the Wiz. Shout out to Miss Biz. Great shot, still standing. It was not a clean shot. Grazed him. Okay, in my opinion. It grazed him, and it was still good enough to get his attention. That show you how much, honestly, that goes to Danny Swift Garcia. That guy can swat. That Danny Swift Garcia can punch. Thank you so much, Crispy. Thank you so much. But we're looking at this. We're looking at this. Spence eating shots. Not a good thing. But it shows that he has some durability. Okay, let's go to Ugas. This is the one people try to rush me into. But all good things take time. Ugas, check this out.
They're just standing right in front of each other. That right hand hurts Spence. Spence is standing right in front of each other. That right hand, that right hand hurts Spence.
He got rocked. He got rocked. And that was a good shot. The thing is, the ref says, stop. So he gets hit, and it knocks his mouthpiece out because his gum shield wasn't fitted properly for his teeth. So the mouthpiece comes flying out. He looks at it. The ref was like, okay, he's defenseless. Stop. But Ugas is in the middle of getting his off. I don't blame him. And boom, great shot. Now, it buzzed him, and he wobbled. Does that show a great chin, a good chin, or a questionable chin? Sometimes grazing shots shake the brain more. Facts, big facts, especially with the weight of the glove. Oh, flex on him!
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling. King Kong ain't got.
On Jay. Flex on him. Seep. Left hand on you. Pow. King Kong ain't got on Chase. Let me see. Great set of whiskers at Spence. Adamantium. Oh, bones. That's fun. Survived not one, but 2 car crashes. Flex on him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
they say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling. King Kong ain't got.
On Jay. Charles that word Cheese is saying that all of that is proving that he's a durable guy. Okay, that goes to your bone structure. Good recovery, great poker face after a shot. There you go, David. Great poker face, great acting. Good recovery, but great acting while as he recovers. Good point. Flex on him. Seep. Pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. Happy birthday to your queen, Ms. Biz. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Show. God bless you and your household. Stay encouraged and transparent. Much respect. I've been watching for about a year now. Much love. Thank you so much for watching for that long and still being interested in the show. Thank you so much. Let me see. What's up, Biz? Bub will be going to the body. He got Keith one time, Thweeman body. Ugas was going to Spence body a lot, and Spence was backing up every time. Okay, that's a totally different subject, but thank you so much. Let me see. Protect yourself at all times. Different subject. We're talking about the taking the shot on the chin when you're not looking. Great. People are saying great chin, good chin, great chin. Okay, I wonder, are these aerosexuals or shakes? Let me see. Marvelous chin. Okay. Great chin. You can't get a better shot on it. I get you. Charles Baker is like, you can't get nothing cleaner than that. Good point. But it's coming from Ugas. Is Ugas known as someone who can swat? If there was a shot like that landed by Danny Swift Garcia, I think Errol Spence will still be asleep. Let me see what you have to say. I'll say they both very durable. Terrence headshot, Spence crash. Okay. Get shot in the back of the head and Spence car crash. Good morning, Biz. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Tim Butler. Okay. So, is there anything you guys noticed with all the times Errol Spence got caught flush. Let me see. Spence is my boy. I got him winning, but if Spence gets hit with one of those shots, Crawford is coming for him. That could be bad. Crawford is one of the better finishers in the game. A piece of sliced cheese for the community. Thank you so much. Just a piece of the slice. Hit the Tyson Bear. Just a piece of the slice. Let me see. Genuine question. They say power is the last to go. How does chin work? Does it go with age? Yes. That's why they don't like people fighting over a certain age. Stay the same. Can you train it? God bless. No, especially when it cracks. But no, your bones get thinner, you know, your skull protecting the brain, all those things kind of loses its density over time, especially if you are getting hit over time. Your chin it gets worse and worse. Okay. Now, what have you guys noticed? He recovered shooting his jab. What do you guys notice? This is extremely important. All the times he got somebody has something in all caps, meaning he really means this. Right for him to not have his guard up. He took that shot well. What you notice? Hands low. No. Let me tell you what it is. He smiles. No. Let me tell you what it is. Every time he's getting caught in the exchange while throwing the left hand. Let me see. I sent your video to my grandpa. He stopped watching boxing. Then Floyd was on top. When Floyd was on top, you got him back into boxing. Now he is learning these fighters. Man, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Love you, boy, to you and your grandfather. Man, that is fantastic. Must be stunned to think you should stop in the fight. No, he thought that his teeth came out. He's very self-conscious about his teeth. So when he got hit, his first thought was my teeth. He can't be thinking like that, though, against Terrence Crawford. Ugas landed flush in the chin without a mouthpiece. Yep, his chin is dependable. Good point. Fantastic point. He got rocked by Ugas and came back smiling. That's why your show is the best. You focus on boxing and not soap opera drama. Spence got a haggler skull. Wow. Hit the Tyson Bear. Listen, bears you the truth. Yeah, Errol Spence got hit. Every time he got rocked or hit flush, it was during the exchange while he's throwing that left hand a bit wild. Here's the receipts here. Check out how easily he gets countered when he's throwing his left hand. And he has to be careful of that, overextending that left. Check it out.
Breathing kind of heavy.
Oh, big left.
Kind of heavy.
Oh, big left.
Canvas.
And then Lamar Peterson tried to stand his ground.
He is the Errol Spence that we saw last. The Errol Spence that we saw last. The Errol Spence that we saw last September.
Terrence Crawford, it may behoove him to stay orthodox and counter that left hand. It may behoove him to counter that jab with his left, to jab over his jab, and to counter his left with the right. It may behoove him. All right. Let me see. His 1-2 combination is predictable at times. That's why they counter it. Yes, Lord. It's very rhythmic. Biz, you ain't know you're an influence. LOL. Now I'm way too humble to be walking around saying how much I influence people. It's always beautiful to know. For me, I'm me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm always me. I will always be me. So it's hard for me to walk around talking about how much I influence people. Let me see, or keep that in my head. I'm just really loving boxing. Let me see. Okay, hit the Tyson Bear. It looked like Charles Edward Cheese is in the argument or something. Who would mess with Cheese? Let me see. If you can take an unexpected hit and still stand, says a lot. Okay. All right. So now let's go to Terrence Bud Crawford. Let's look at Terrence Bud Crawford, Gamboa.
To conventionally lands, eventually lands. An uppercut.
Solid uppercut. Crawford looks a little off balance right now.
Yeah.
him getting rocked by Gamboa and doing the stanky leg, is that a good chin or a suspect one? Let me see. If you can take an unexpected hit and stand, it says a lot. Let me see. The southpaw curse gets hit with right hands. Facts. Facts. Big facts. Looked like Danny Garcia was throwing a fastball at night. That guy there is Danny could swat. All right, stanky leg Bud. What do you think? That suspect. Now, why is that a suspect chin? That was the Austin Trout delay. Let me see. Bud did the Devin Haney. Do the Devin Haney. Same. Not bad. He says not bad. Bambi legs. Good chin. Tim Butler said that's a good chin. It's crazy how you toot your booty out like not so good, but not so bad. Not so good, but not so bad. Okay, let's move forward. He recovered well, very much. Later, right after that, he ended up knocking down Gamboa again. I think he stopped him. He stopped him after that. So his attitude is something else. Okay, it's like he gets stronger. Let's look at the Mean Machine versus Terrence Crawford. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, this is what we need to know. Let me see. Looked like Gamboa was going to finish him. He was going to try to finish him. But Terrence Crawford was smart on how he recovered, kind of how Floyd Mayweather did with Shane Mosley, grabbed that right hand, and he had to struggle with it for me. He's still thinking, though, Floyd had the Bambi legs. Gamboa gave Terrence Crawford Bambi legs. Terrence Crawford was still witty and thinking on how to survive. Let me see. He tried to play it off how Errol Spence does too. Crawford power shuts the body down temporarily. Flash KO like Evanesian or yeah. Spence power shuts you down for the month. Ugas, funny. Either way, it's as long as it doesn't even matter. As long as whoever wins that night. Is your chin measured by how you recover? Yeah, how you get hurt, how you recover, same thing. Dropped. Okay, so he got dropped. Now, let me ask you, is that a good chin or not so much, or a suspect chin? Mean Machine, dropping him. Is that a good chin or a suspect one? I'm kind of rushing a little bit because I don't know when the cable guy is coming. Cable guy. Sus. Good. Suspect. Biz, I have my wife asking me what the hell is the black two sugars. That's my go-to verse when we are that's fun. Dog, that is funny. Hit the Tyson Bear. I need to add that. That's the black two sugars. Not good at all. A tad sus. I think that's suspect. Good chin. I think it shows a lack of durability. I think it does because he got dropped, right? While holding on. I mean, anything other than that is being done for the 10 count, right? He did get up, all right? So it's not a fantastic chin, but he seems to be less durable. Look, now what did we learn from those two times that Terrence Crawford got rocked? What did we see there? Let me see. Chucky! Sorry to get you off track, but have you heard anything about the Yam Gardner versus Leonard Dadu fight? No, other than the announcement. I haven't heard anything else. Chucky! My girl, let me see. Sus chin is unable to recover, though. It dropped him. So that means his legs go. When Terrence Crawford gets hit, flush, his legs go, but his brain is okay. When he got hit by Mean Machine, his legs went, but his brain was there. He held him, but his legs still went, and he dropped to his knees. Hit the Tyson Bell, which was a clean knockdown. His legs go, but not his head. Let me see, which explains getting shot. He still drove himself to the hospital. So he keeps this going. Let me see. Gamboa equal Bolo into the Dragon at 135. He can't beat any of the main characters. Yeah, he can't beat. Yeah, Bolo looked the part, but he couldn't. He could beat everybody else, but not the main character. You got that right. When Bud gets rocked, his legs get weaker. Absolutely. let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Bud, no poker face. Body betrays him. Your body betrays you. You know, Errol Spence wants to be on his Bane shit. Oh, yes. I wonder what would break first. Your spirit or your body? Let me see. I gotta say, Crawford's ability to take a shot is on par with Spence. However, Bud gets so gosh darn mean after getting hurt. It's almost like it doesn't matter. You're gonna finish him. It doesn't matter. Almost. Okay. Earl got a better chin overall. Okay. This is what I've noticed the 2 times Terrence Crawford got hurt. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Don't that have something to do with stamina? No. It's just the communication between your legs and your head. Tommy Hearns had that. His legs just go. His brain was there. His legs go. It's not a stamina thing. It's just that's how he responds when he gets hurt. His legs go. Bam. His legs go. AJ, same thing. AJ be there. It's just his body's doing this shit. Let me see. But most of the time, that happens to a lot of fighters. That happens to every fighter if you get it right. Let me flex on him. Seep, 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 pow. King Kong ain't got on me. His mind was telling him no, but his body was telling him yes. Or vice versa. Let me tell you, Charles Edward Cheese having a ball. Let me tell you, Terrence Crawford, what I noticed those two times, everybody make sure you hit the like button. We got 1,000 people in here, so please hit the like. Let's get more people in here. Close out the chat. Hit the like, please. Both of those times that he got hurt by Gamboa and Mean Machine, Terrence Crawford kept his left hand low. His left hand is down, kind of like Ryan Garcia. Check this out.
The conventionally lands, eventually lands, eventually lands.
He gets hurt by the straight right. As the southpaw as well. The legs get weak, huh? Here they get weak. He keeps his arms down at times. A bad habit of Terrence Crawford. He'll put his hands down and try to rely on his reflexes. Mean Machine isn't considered a fast fighter. And he threw a straight right hand and rocked him to the point where he dropped him. Gamboa, a little 1-2, but it was really that 2. Straight left hand, and Terrence Crawford was in the phone booth with his arms down. You got to keep that hand up against Errol Spence. Now, let me give you a full summary. I said that. I missed it. I'm sorry about that. Now, let me give you a full summary. 1, it may behoove Errol Spence to go orthodox at a time or 2. You never know. Terrence Crawford, once he starts dropping that hand, go orthodox. Maybe pull a trick out your bag once or twice. Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford. He likes to beat everybody in their way, using their style. Maybe he beats Terrence Crawford being a switch hitter. Shh, I don't know. They didn't tell me anything. I'm just saying. That would be brilliant. Let me see. Don't let Spence catch with the right. It might be over. I'm saying. As far as Terrence Crawford, you may want to stay orthodox against Errol Spence. If Errol Spence is southpaw, Errol Spence tends to overextend with that left hand at times, and he gets happy while he's throwing combinations. With Terrence Crawford's accuracy, his power, his speed, his reflexes, the punches that he chooses, he can catch Errol Spence during the exchange. I always said that's where the fight is won or lost, during the exchange. And it can look good for Terrence Crawford when Errol Spence is hunting him. And Terrence Crawford can throw that thing in during the exchange and catch Errol Spence the way they all did. Lamont Peterson, Danny Swift Garcia, Showtime Sean Porter, all them boys. All right. Hit the Tyson Bell. Lartey, Emmanuel Lartey, all those boys. All right. But here's my summary. Here's my summary of it. You make a good point, Biz. Thank you so much. Spence has the best chin. Let me tell you why Spence has the better chin. Let me tell you why Spence has the better chin. Because Lamont Peterson didn't hurt him. He chewed Lartey's. He chewed Showtime Sean Porter's. The punch that seemed to sting him a bit, Danny Swift Garcia and Ugas when he wasn't looking. All right. We understand Ugas, he wasn't looking. So people are giving Errol Spence credit for that. But when it's all said and done, he got rocked by the hardest puncher in the welterweight division in Danny Swift Garcia. People say, who's the hardest puncher? Danny Swift Garcia says Keith Thurman hit me the hardest. Keith Thurman said Danny Garcia. So it's between those two. He took Danny Garcia's punch. He didn't get Bambi legs, but he looked a bit rocked. On the other end, Terrence Crawford, you got to look at who he's getting rocked by. A very small Gamboa, not known as a big puncher, and Mean Machine, not known as a great fighter. So when you look at who dropped Terrence Crawford and who rocked Terrence Crawford doesn't get hit flush by big punchers, but he has been rocked. I'm going to have to give the credit of the better chin to Errol Spence because of who rocked him. It's very important to take that into consideration. Who rocked him? You get this feeling that if he can absorb a Danny Swift Garcia punch and not get dropped or do the stanky leg, if he can get hit blindsided by Ugas and be fine, come off the ropes like he's a WWE wrestler, little stumble, but he's fine. And then you look at Terrence Crawford, Bambi legs against Gamboa, and actually dropped by the Mean Machine. I'm going to have to say punch to chin ratio, Errol Spence is the more durable fighter. Hit the Tyson bell. Let's see what y'all say. Let's see if that's a good point here. Let me see. Thank you so much, my brother. Metal shield versus a glass shield. Let me see. Happy birthday, Ms. Biz. Yo, Adrian. Thank you. 2014 fights for Terrence Crawford versus 2022 wobbles from EC. The Mean Machine was in 2014. When he got dropped by the Mean Machine, that was in 2014. So you may want to check when the fight was. So let me help you out. Terrence Crawford was wobbled by Gamboa in 2014. Let's look at when he got dropped by the Mean Machine. So let's get your years together. I don't think that fight was in 2014, but I may be wrong. The Mean Machine, that fight was in 2019. So if years makes all the difference for you, fine. Okay. So that was 2019. He actually got dropped. 2022 got wobbled. Okay. Let me see. Fun. I want Spence to come with the Bane mask. Yeah. But if he loses, I don't want revisit the Wilder excuses. Yeah. Couldn't breathe, outfit too heavy, battery pack, mask, breathing, and the water. Yeah, I don't need any excuses this time. All right, let me see. Roll out Keith Thurman, great again. Make Keith Thurman great again. You ain't lying, brother. Let me see. When Bud get hurt by Spence, will he get mean? Yes. Terrence Crawford is a champion. Brandon Hall, flex on him. Oh, yeah. Seep. Left hand on you. Pow. King Kong ain't got on me. My man, happy birthday to Ms. Biz. Nice. I will be crip walking into T-Mobile Arena on the 29th to watch Spence smoke on that Bud pack. Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on, brother. I got to give you love for showing up and showing out and giving my wife $100. That's fantastic. Hold on, brother. Let me give you love. Let me see. Like you said, bro, he took 2 strong punches from Ugas without a mouthpiece and without looking. And he had his faculties by the end of the round. He recovered very well. Errol Spence, I am Omaha's reckoning. You already broke that down in the knockout ratio video biz. Let me see. Good morning. I mean, good summary. However, I think Crawford plays to the level of this competition. That's not good because when he fought bigger names, Brooke, Kale, he doesn't get hurt and he stops them. Okay. Kale Brooke, that's like Amir Khan too. All right. When you say Porter, fantastic. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can use that example to say he plays to the level of his competition. Gamboa was on a higher level than Porter and Gamboa and Kell Brook at the time. Hit Tyson Bell. Let me see. Breland Broth. Bud is like Holyfield when he gets hurt, which is why I see this being like a Bo Holyfield trilogy. That sounds good. That sounds good. Let me see. Mr. Biz, I love you, but I gotta disagree. Okay, Spence got popped a couple of times, but instead of Bambi legs, he kind of sways back and put his guard up. He overreacts. That doesn't mean he's rocked. It's like, but he does overreact. That's a good point. Plus Spence, I believe, been rocked more times than Terrence. I don't know. I don't know if he's actually been rocked more times. We got to look at everything with I have no idea. Spence doesn't get rocked that often. But I can say this. Who got rocked the most was Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence never looked like he was in trouble except for Ugas when the ref said stop. And that's understandable. But Terrence Crawford's legs were clearly Bambi legs. And he was clearly dropped by Mean Machine. Dropped is the ultimate other than knocked out. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Terrence Crawford has a bad chin. But if you look at the receipts, whose chin seems to be more durable is Errol the Broker Spence. Hit the Tyson Bell. Errol Bain Spence. A new member, baby. Do y'all get that? I understand if you're a Terrence Bud Crawford fan, you're not going to give any left. So that's a buffer. Terrence Bud Crawford, like huge fans, aren't going to give anything to Errol Spence. They're going to say Terrence Crawford has a better chin, better resume, probably taller, bigger, faster, quick. They're going to, everything goes to Terrence Crawford. But I'm just saying, boxing fans, if you can respond, is there anything I just said that was cap? If you look at who hurt Terrence Crawford and who hurt Errol Spence and how both of them reacted, just to be fair and unbiased, does it seem that Terrence Bud Crawford is hurt more by lesser opponents? No. This is 50-50 for me. Let me see. After the receipts, let me ask this, because I want all of us to come to some resolution. After what you saw in the receipts, who seems to have the better chin, Spence or Crawford? Good logic throughout, Biz. I'll try my best. You're right. Who has the better chin? That's the Black Two Sugars. I'm being careful here because I don't want to hurt any feelings. I want you guys to give the answer. All right, hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Terrence Crawford was hurt by lesser competition. Let me see. Spence, Bud. So after what you saw, you think Bud. 1.1K, only 300 likes. Yeah, y'all. Come on, y'all. Please close out the chat. Hit the like for me. All right, give some love. I'm breaking things down and everything. All right. Let me see. Crawford. All right. Bud. Okay. So Spence. Okay. So let me ask you, why do you say Bud? Bud showed a better chin. Not better boxing ability or anything. Better chin. Not better defense. Better chin. Let me see. Bud got hit on the chin. Spence on the head. Chin is worse. I have Bud winning, but I have him getting dropped. Okay. Bud got hurt by Lil Gamboa. Why Bud? Crawford took good shots against Porter. Okay. Look at the receipts. Errol Spence took good shots against Porter too. He took good shots against Kell Brook. He ate those shots. We're not talking about that. We're talking about when they were rocked. who seems to have the better chin? Some of you said Bud. So I'm picking Bud to win, but it seems that EJ is more durable than Bud, is more vengeful. EJ better chin based on history. I agree with $1 trillion. I agree with $1 trillion. Let me see. You never considered the KO ratio of the opponents. Porter, Ugas, and Lamont aren't KO artists. The Mean Machine hits harder than both. Okay, but the Mean Machine, he hits harder than both. Who has he knocked out? Tell me. Name the guys he knocked out so I can know how hard he punched. You're looking at KO ratio, but looking at who they fought. So let's look at who Ugas fought. Let's look at who Porter fought. Let's look at who Lamont Peterson fought. Now let's look at Mean Machine and who they fought. A lot of times when people talk about who has the more power, they're not just saying how many knockouts, but who they knocked out. George Foreman knocked out Frazier. He knocked out Ken Norton. He knocked out fantastic fighters. So you also got to look at who they knocked out. Now you tell me, I want to keep you here. You tell me who Mean Machine knocked out. Let me see. Gamboa rocked him. Mean Machine dropped him. Brooke dotted his eye on in 3 rounds. Spence is shutting that thing TKO in 9. You were on track the first 2 times. Let me see. Dang, how I'm 30 minutes late. Happy birthday to Ms. Biz. What do you think about the Frank Martin fight tomorrow? I mean, we don't know much about the guy he's fighting, so we're gonna call the fight, but Frank Martin should win. Also, the bum and Bumgardner has gotten great. Let me see. 100%. Your breakdowns is 100. Correct, Biz. Thank you so much, brother. I'm asking. Let's see what the Bronze Bomber has to say. How is the promotion for me and Andy Ruiz going? Are y'all entertained? It's going great. It's going fantastic. It's going fantastic. I didn't know Andy Ruiz was that good of a promoter. Like I knew Deontay Wilder was, but Andy Ruiz is doing hell of a job. Let me see. I'll give you Spence. However, I do not believe Terrence Crawford will allow Spence to get off this fight. Yeah, I'm not even on who will win. I know Bud fans think that Bud will win. Spence fans think that Spence will win, and everybody else is down the middle. I'm just giving an analysis on who has the better chin. Bud said on the breakfast show that it was Gamboa's speed and smaller size that gave him issues, but he adjusted. Of course he adjusted. They both did, which is why they both have no losses and why they're both in the position that they're in. So we know that they are great fighters. We know that they're going to adjust. Gamboa's smaller size gave him issues and his speed. But what I'm saying is for those punches to hurt him. All right. So the smaller people who aren't known as big punchers, like let's say Lamont Peterson, didn't hurt Errol Spence. He smiled. All right. So let's look at this again. A smaller guy like Lamont Peterson, who probably punched harder than Gamboa. Let's look at this here.
Canvas.
And then Lamont Peterson tried to stand his ground.
He is landing with.
Okay. Let me see. Spence might have the better chin. However, Crawford responds way better after getting rocked. Okay. I don't know. They Crawford is a killer. When he feels that somebody's getting the best of him, he turns into a killer. Errol Spence, his boxing ability stays the same. He keeps his composure, and you saw what happened with Ugas. So Terrence Crawford turns into a killer immediately, while Errol Spence keeps his poise. So if that for you means that Terrence Crawford responds better, I can see that. Because if you trying to get the best of Crawford and he feels that you got he got a lot of pride and a chip on his shoulder. If he feels that you have any, or you think you have any leverage over him, he's going to try to get you out of there. So I said that in a video. When Errol Spence feels that he got him hurt, that's when you're going to get the worst. That's when you want to get, how about this, Terrence Crawford at his best. So he's going to have to break him down, and then Terrence Crawford's going to build himself up, and he's going to have to break him down again, which is not easy to do with a great fighter. I know I'm in the minority, but I'm picking Spence in a close fight, similar to Spence Brook, but not as big. But I feel he's as strong as Brook. Spence, my question is about Terrence Crawford's full body durability. He's a smaller guy naturally. Errol Spence is a big dude. So I'm very curious to see how Terrence Crawford responds to the pressure of a big fighter with great IQ like Errol Spence. Spence, better chin, Bud recovery is impressive. Very much. Very much. Let me see. I see this fight being like Israel versus Alex from the UFC. Either Spence will damage him and break him. Direct comparison. Absolutely fantastic. Let me give you your love, bro. Let me give you your perfect. OMG, I don't think this would be Hagler versus Hearns at all. Okay. Crawford is being offered up for the slaughter. Okay. After seeing the comparisons, in my opinion. Okay. All right. So you're taking up for Bud. Okay. Let me see. He looks away. Errol Spence could. So here's my thing. Whack comparison. LOL. I think that was a fantastic comparison. Alex, he has great form, huge fighter, very durable. And he beat Adesanya time and time again. But Adesanya was actually the better, he had more tools. So he was getting better, the best of Alex many times, but Alex broke him down. The last time when Alex was putting a pressure on him, that's when Izzy caught him. And that's what Terrence Crawford can do. I can see that. That was a fantastic comparison. Errol Spence could be driving Terrence Crawford backwards, but just like Izzy, Terrence Crawford got knockout power, but he's a smaller guy. But he has speed and good reflexes and IQ. And during the exchange, bam, or boom. And I see that. And I've been saying that. I thought that comparison was extremely fantastic if you know what he was saying. And if you watch those fights. Fantastic comparison. Let me see. Crawford liked to brawl with his opponents and get caught with something. Yeah, he does get caught with shit often. They both going to get caught in the exchange, and that's where the fight is win and loss. Let me see. Biz, I was being sarcastic. Let's see. That's how do you want me to respond, y'all? How do y'all want me to respond? You can't do that, man. You taking time away. Only way Spence hurting Bud is with all the low blows. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Let me see. Spence is just one of those fighters who is consistent in the ring. He has it down to a science. He knows what it takes to win. I'm going with Spence. But the thing is, that argument goes for both of them. Terrence Crawford has it down to a science. He has his body down to the science and what he can do, right? He knows himself. That's why he said those words as, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be myself, because he believes in himself. He knows himself. They both is exactly what you're saying, which is why this fight is such a 50-50 fight. Let me see. Crawford's been wobbled more for sure, but he's fought the opponents with faster hands and feet. Are you sure about that? Just fighting in lower weight classes. Okay. Speed kills. Crawford will have speed and reach, unpredictability on his side. He will have speed, reach, and unpredictability on his side. Very much. Let me see. Are American black fighters best in the world? Don't ask me dumb shit. If so, why aren't they celebrated as most complete fighters in the world? That's here's that comment was dumb. Here we go. Yeah. That comment was dumb. All that shows is your insecurity of being a black man, and you need as much what word am I looking for? you need people to give you as much confidence as possible about you being black. So black people are great, right? Black people are great, right? It ain't enough for you to know it yourself. You need other people to tell you, and you need that to happen here. That shows a huge weakness and insecurity in who you are as a black person or how you feel about black people. So you're probably racist. All right. Let me see. Why aren't they celebrated as most complete fighters in the world? Black fighters always celebrated. Who's considered the greatest fighter of all time? Sugar Ray Robinson. All right. You think about Jack Johnson, Sam Langford, Iron Mike Tyson, Evander Holy. How much more? Muhammad Ali. How much more love do you want? So that is an inner demon that you have, and you got to take care of that. And if you need other people to define it for you, you need a therapist. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Validating, that's the word. I have EJ winning, but I will say this is Mikey little body. With Stan Spence punches, then Crawford's body will be fine. I don't believe Crawford will fold, and it will be a great fight. Here's the thing about that. Crawford would never fold here. He would never fold here. Crawford would never fold here. He would never fold spiritually, but his body may not help it. I know a little bit about that. If you get injured, you get injured. Ugas didn't fold here. He never folded here. Physically, he was broken. He was just sitting, but he was like, what? He never folded. So don't look at it as a personality thing. Terrence Crawford would never fold. Is he durable enough to take Errol the Truth Spence, the broker Spence? Let me see. Yeah, Angela Bassett. Yeah. I'm way too confident and satisfied as a black man to need somebody else's validation. Let me see. The word you were looking for is validation. Yep, 100%. That's the word. That's the word. Good comparison. But Alex won 3 out of the 4. Yeah, definitely did. Let me see. Crawford, crazy thing is Crawford is favorite for good reason, because he's one of the most complete fighters in the world, probably the most complete fighter in the world. He's the most complete fighter in the world. Pound for pound, consider the best. Then Errol Spence, you've seen him fight twice in 5 years. Good shit. I understand why people say flex on him. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. Let me see. Leave race out of this. He can't help it, bro. Spence, when gets hurt, he overreacts. That may be how his body responds. I believe that we've seen him doing that sway more than Terrence getting dropped. But still, that shows more durability, right? So, bam, and he comes back for Terrence. Boom, spaghetti legs. Boom, spaghetti legs fall. So either way, Terrence Crawford is showing more durability, right? And then you say Gamboa gave him spaghetti legs. The Mean Machine, what has he done? Has dropped Terrence Crawford. All right. So I think it goes without question. Because Errol Spence has more durability, it doesn't mean that he wins the fight. It doesn't. Who's faster? Crawford. Who's a better knockout artist? Crawford. So don't get so caught up on the durability going Spence's way. Don't let that get you moist. It doesn't mean that Spence wins the fight. I was just asking who has the better chin, but it doesn't mean you can be real with yourself and be like, Spence is more durable. That doesn't mean, though. The reason why I even brought this up is because of Tank Davis talking about the metal shield versus the glass shield, shit like that, and talking about breaking Crawford. And it's like, okay, who's really going to break? But looking at the receipts and everything, Errol the broker Spence is a more durable fighter than Terrence Crawford. Let me see. I don't know, Biz. Terrence Crawford walking down Carlos Adames in sparring is impressive. Yeah, but who is Errol Spence walking down? Who is he walking down? You don't know, do you? You don't know. Is Carlos Adames trying to hurt Terrence Crawford? I don't know. Are they fighting at 30%? I don't know. Is Terrence Crawford walking him down like this? I don't know. Right? So there's a lot of unknowns, so I can't use that. What I have to use, though, is the pro fight and what we see and have recorded. Let me see. Thank you so much. 7 days left. Hit the Tyson bell. Crawford has wrestling in his background. His strength is going to be a surprise. I'm not surprised. Terrence Crawford is freakishly strong. He's an extreme athlete. Let me see. All right, bro. I just became a member earlier. Which fight night and what platform I want that virtual smoke? It's no longer be fight night. It'll be undisputed. Hit the Tyson bell. If you want that virtual smoke, you can get it, but I've been getting whipped and I've been keeping it a secret. I've been playing Undisputed, getting whipped, and I'm the best boxing channel by far. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, my brother. Crawford stops Boots right now. What the hell are you talking? Let me see. Off topic, but are you going to live stream for the Fulton and Inoue fight? Yeah. That may arguably be the greatest week in boxing history. You have Inoue versus Fulton on Tuesday. And then come Saturday, you have Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Is that correct? I think that's correct. What's that, the 25th, Inoue? Yeah. That week, you have Inoue versus Fulton on a damn Tuesday, early in the morning. And then come Saturday, you have Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. That may be the greatest week in boxing history, and nobody's talking about it. I was going to make that a video. So let me see. Do you think bad blood will develop in the rematch? Bad blood, yeah. Bad blood will be there in the first fight, period. Let me see. So are we just going to gloss over Bud's gloves? Yes. Both gloves exploded and no replacement. Yes, I don't know what to say about that. The reason why we're going to gloss over that, bro, is what you want me to say. Hey, his gloves exploded and no replacement. I don't know. So his gloves going to explode against Errol Spence? He's going to have. That's a whack conversation. It's a waste of time. It has no merit on what to expect come July 29th. Let me see. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. And that's the Black Two Sugars. The videos is online. He walked Adamas down. Okay. Does that mean that he walks Gamboa down? I really don't know what to say. Any opinions from the Biz verse on the matter? Not right now. I don't know where the Biz verse is at. Let me see. That ain't no stanky leg. Okay. Let me be like Canelo. Let's play the game, Biz. Okay. So, I'm about to go. But I want to say this, and thank you guys for showing up and showing out. I have to take care of my internet thing, then I have to run and get some stuff for Ms. Biz. Hit the Tyson bell for her birthday. But I want to say this. This fight may not come down to who has the best chin. This fight may simply come down to IQ. All right. When Errol Spence forces a war, and I'm going to say this again, when Errol Spence forces a war, which is high IQ, it is. Forcing a war is high IQ because Errol Spence trying to outbox Terrence Crawford would be dumb low IQ. All right. So him taking what he is, he's a tank, and not trying to be a Ferrari, but be a tank is high IQ to make that decision. When that happens and he opens up a can of war, it's going to come down to Terrence Crawford and his instincts and his IQ. Terrence Crawford has to sit in that fire and be like, this is my best opportunity. Errol Spence is going to give me opportunities to counter him. I've said this time and time again. When that war happens, when it happens, and if it happens early enough without Terrence Crawford getting worn down, Errol Spence can be knocked out. All right. I've put money on that not happening, but that has no effect on my analysis. When that damn fight opens up and they start trading, it may be the best situation for Terrence Crawford up until round 5 or 6. If Errol is still standing and he's still aggressive, around 5, 6, 7, 8 is over with. Hit the Tyson bell. That's how I see it. Terrence Crawford has a window to end this night. Terrence Crawford has a window to stop the fight and beat Errol Spence. And that window will be there. Because if you look at the styles, Errol Spence is going to open that damn window. It's going to be there. If Terrence Crawford can hit him hard enough and take advantage, he can end the night. But as the fight goes on, it's going to be more and more in the favor of Errol, the broker Spence. Let me see. Your mic cut out. Which console is it? Which console again? It's on computer. It's on PC for now. It's going to be everywhere in a minute. I think what also hurts boxing is the Inoue Fulton and Spence Crawford would have been on HBO or Showtime boxing cards in 2005. Well, I'm not sure because Inoue Fulton. You talking on the same card because Inoue Fulton would have always been on a Tuesday in Japan. Let me see. Spence is like a steel building, solid on all sides, but Bud is like a demolition bomb. If it's placed correctly, it'll get the job done. Fantastic assessment. Fantastic. I like that. Let me see. Spence can crack Bud depending how bad. Spence can crack Bud depending how bad. Spence his accumulation is going to break Bud. Bud is small. He's small. Errol Spence is substantially bigger than Bud. So he's going to be breaking Bud off. All right. It's just that Bud got to catch him, get that respect, hurt him, wobble him, or jump over him and stop the fight. Let me see. All boxers with movement has went the distance with Spence. Mikey, Danny, Porter. Why are we not looking at receipts? If you stand in front of Spence, it's over. Breaking boxers with decent feet is not proven. Ugas has decent feet. So here's the thing. Mikey Garcia, that is a strange one. Mikey Garcia, you got to give him one. You got to give Mikey Garcia love for having a beard. Who knocks out Mikey Garcia? But two, Errol the Broker Spence rehydration clause. He came in lighter than Mikey Garcia. That was a physically weakened Errol Spence. But we're going to say that's a one-off. Danny Swift Garcia, strong kid. Porter fought at middleweight. The guy that came up and he has the body type like Terrence Crawford is Ugas. And Ugas was broken. So if anybody want to try to make a comparison on why Terrence Crawford could be broken, look at that Ugas fight. That's all. But it doesn't mean that Terrence Crawford will be broken. And it doesn't mean that Terrence Crawford will knock out Errol Spence. But we're just thinking about everything. Now, Hugh Smith, if you want to say there is no way Terrence Crawford can possibly get hurt and everything swings his way, then cool. But what I tend to do is talk about how Errol Spence can get hurt, how he can win, and how Terrence Crawford can get hurt and how he can win and why. Hit the Tyson bell. All right. Let me see. Agreed. It's possible. Let me see. Flex on him. Seep. Pow. Roll out. Let me see. Happy birthday, Ms. Biz. Thank you for taking care of Biz and hold down the war room with receipts. Hit the Tyson bell. Oh, she did give me a Twitter finger. And I'm about to leave because I hear the truck outside. Hold on. Errol doesn't trade a lot in exchanges. He usually just fires off continuously until they reset. Bud is best in exchanges. His defense is his offense. Yeah, that's why the war, everything is going to be breaking what? Everything is going to be won or lost, I think, during the exchange. High low, ShowBizz, nothing but a new boxing network. Almost there. Roll out. Let me see. Flex on him. Seep, pow. Let me see. King Kong ain't got on me. I'm not talking about this community, but man, every time this fight is discussed, it seems Spence is so very looked. I'm starting to believe Spence going to make this look easier than we all think. I've said that. There's a chance that if you look at who Terrence Crawford fought, there's a chance that Errol Spence faced stiffer competition. There is a chance. So I get what you're saying. Let me see. What if Crawford breaks Spence? I can see it, which is why we did this to begin with. So we were looking to see who had a better probability of breaking who. So we used those receipts, which is why we came up to the conclusion that Spence is more durable than Terrence Crawford. ShowBizz, a better way to box and television. Thank you so much. Listen, let me show you. And that's why this is the best channel, unbiased. Thank you so much, my brother. Let me see. Happy birthday, Ms. Biz. Damn, that's a great point. Bud Rios has to win in a specific way by KO early. Spence can win in more than one way. Decision, KO, TKO. See, I'm afraid of the decision because we know it's going to be with the PBC, and we know that Errol Spence is moving up, and we know that Canelo Alvarez has a 3-fight deal. So I am afraid of a weird decision. I would hope that this fight we see somebody win or lose, if it's a knockout or what, because I don't want July 30th to be some conspiracy theory shit. Hit the Tyson bell. That's why I'm rolling with EJ, brother. I hear you though. Sadate, are you going to Vegas for the fight? Yes, Lord. Strata fights the 28th. Really? I didn't know that. Biz, my money is on Spence, but I asked myself, if Porter could make Spence look the way he did, what would someone with a better accuracy and angles do? Sean Porter did it because he went to war with him and pushed Spence backwards, right? He smothered him, and Porter is a thicker, bigger guy. Terrence Crawford is going to be boxing him and then fighting him when the fight breaks out. They're so different in their approach that I don't know if I can say if Porter did this, then Crawford would. The best way to look at that is Henry Cooper. Henry Cooper dropped Muhammad Ali, but Sonny Liston didn't, right? Shavers didn't. George Foreman didn't. How the hell could that be? But Henry Cooper did. How the hell could that be? Styles make fights. Let me see. What else we got? Why not have Frank Martin on the undercard, brother? With Eastside Cruz, I think they dropped the ball on that. Or a Boots of millions of eyes for and coming fighters. Opportunity miss. $1 trillion. You preaching to the choir. Let me see. Bud is the Michael Myers. He is only a killer until he sees Dr. Loomis, and then he freezes up. Bud will freeze up when he's in the ring with Spence. You think he's going to freeze up? No. You're gonna have to hurt Terrence Crawford. Cable freezing. Let the cable man in, dog. Oh, it is. All right. Hold on. Okay, everybody, I gotta go, but I want to show you guys this. Ms. Biz was, her job is to give the Twitter fingers. And she sent me this as the Twitter finger for today. That's my son Knox in the box. All right. And those are the Twitter fingers. Let me see. Happy birthday to Ms. Biz. Let me see. Happy B-Day to your queen. She seems like she laughs a lot. She does. May the creator keep her in the state of happiness. Thank you so much, my brother. That was fantastic. Bud footwork takes away Spence body work. I got Bud. Really? Okay. Let me see. Arrow 11th round stoppage. Somebody got to stop. Okay, it's Chucky. Yeah. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out. I got to go. Really, I really have to go. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes, for all the love. Everybody hit the like. Hope you guys enjoyed the Facts Friday. I will be calling the Frank Martin fight. Make sure you guys there. I should have another video for you guys coming up shortly. ShowBizz Adult. I'm out. Fantastic. Yeah, Tim Butler. That was Knox. Much love to everybody.